I say just jiving. I just did doing poetry.
Oh, you
That
just dig doing right,
yeah, I just dig doing poetry.
right.
That's at the end. At the end of one of my poems, which is my character, as you would say. My stage name is Rebel Jesus, and I'm themed in religion on my poetry. I don't really do anything outside of that. I do have things, but I'm themed in religion.
Hmm.
I still let it be known that hey, I'm just a guy that did doing poetry.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't even consider myself a poet. I just like putting together words cleverly
Right. There you go.
using this retarded English language we got.
Right. Exactly. Now, how was that process though? When you call in, is a representative that picks up the phone?
Yeah, I called several like so many times. I just never got on except for the last two times I told you about it.
You ever got through and didn't get on, or you just never got through?
I got through it like a lot of times.
Somebody picked up and all that.
Yeah, picked up, took my information, and put you on hold. You listen to the show until it's your turn to go on.
Okay. But it
Yeah,
did
and
those times never panned out though.
yeah, it never panned out
Okay.
because these niggas got callers calling in acting like they you and me, Cav. Like if I call you and just start talking,
Yeah, they got regulars, bro. They got
no,
regulars.
no, not regulars, actual freaking just me, civilians, nigga.
Right. And that's because those are the regular listeners and they be hearing them regular callers. So they feel like they gotta call in like that. Yeah, man. So
You know what's hilarious about that? When they be like, shoot, yeah, man, you know me, we be over here. I'm like, nigga, no, we don't know you. We can move it on alone.
nah,
Um, something throwaway. I thought about. I was working. I just happened to notice that those paper straws they got now for making the world a better place.
what an invention.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But I guess I can say somebody is trying
Yeah.
because of what I'm about to say, though. Not because they came out with paper straws, but because of what I'm
Okay.
about to say. Is that
Right.
is that
Right.
it was kind of hilarious to me is that they came out with paper straws because using plastic is just drastic to the world. But yet these paper straws are housed in plastic.
Mm. Oh,
And now thinking about it,
it's
those
the other way around.
plastics, yeah, those plastic
The
straws we
plastic
get,
straws used to be in the paper wrapper.
exactly, they still are. And it's kind of that's why I said, well, I guess I can say somebody is trying.
Right. But it's still like leveled out though.
Exactly. It's still like in order for the thing about change is that it's not going to happen in the time frame it takes for people to catch on. It's going to happen in the mass. Like we all get it or we don't, which is why everything else is terrible with the world. But
Right.
that's
We all gotta unite and figure it. Oh, yeah.
exactly. We got to
Uh,
stop being niggas in the drawing board room.
yeah. Yeah.
You stop being niggas in the drum board. Stop arguing over about morals. The left and right wing. Stop arguing
Mhm.
about morals and actually, hey, the one that y'all are arguing about, let's just do it.
Right. For real.
Yeah, like man, shit. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty hilarious too. Yo, like this is hilarious. Freaking paper straws in plastic.
Right. Yeah, like you said, they trying. Yeah.
And some more retarded news, and I thought we was gonna get away from it, Cal. The Coronacles is back.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! Now this right here might be if this is not the shoo, I want to say the king. the king of it. This got to be like the right hand man of the king of it.
All right.
Oh man! Now this is not even a variant either. This is to whomever has Rona
Hmm.
and died from Rona,
Hmm.
because they're stating that dead bodies are carrying Rona. And again, man, we over here laughing at it, but again, it could be, but again,
It
to
could
think
be, man.
about how
But
it, the, I think what media don't get, and shoot, hey, you know what? I can't even say that because we got a show called Whatever Talk, and we be saying some wild things in this on this
hmm,
mud.
true.
Wild things.
Why? Right.
Yes, WILD. You didn't not wild,
Right.
wild.
Right. Enunciate that thing.
On Whatever Talk. So it's kind of like again, hey, people gonna take what they gonna take, how they gonna take it, no matter what, because of the
True.
whole research, other people's research thing theory.
Yeah.
Hey, it's no need for me to study. Just read some research.
Right.
Just read somebody else's research, and there you go.
Right. Right. Research the researching.
Yeah. But they said people in other countries that die from Rona can be with up to 17 to 20 days of the virus still being within them.
What does that matter to? I mean, I'm trying to understand. Like, ain't they buried and all that?
See, and when they said in some countries, made me think
Oh,
about,
maybe they in some countries they don't bury dead bodies.
don't bury dead bodies or can't afford to do so,
Yeah. Right.
because the article stated left unattended or taken back to their home. Would you taking dead bodies back to your home
Oh,
for?
I get it. No, they. I think they mean homeland. Like
Well,
if I'm from Detroit and I'm in Alaska and I die in Alaska, they gonna fly me to Detroit.
that could be too.
Yeah, you know they do that, right? You know they do that.
Yeah, I know they do that, but it didn't say homeland. They just said home, but could be though. Yeah,
Right. And then I
reading it
guess
in general. Reading it
their
in general. Yes,
concern,
yes.
but I guess their concern would be the people who are handling the body in between those times, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the best way I can make sense of it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Reading it in general too. Yes, reading it in general. Like I ain't about to sit here and act like I don't know what they're talking about. It could be homeland, even though he
Yeah.
didn't say homeland.
Right. Right.
But you
Right.
niggas, you know how literal niggas be.
Right. Right. True.
Like niggas don't even know what literal mean, but nigga, you literal though.
Right.
Like literally, you don't know what literal mean because you a nigga.
Right. Right.
The fact that you a nigga explains the fact that you don't know what literal. No, but they said several studies found this to be, but they don't think it's a major factor in the pandemic.
Okay.
Hmm. This is what I think about that last statement is that probably can be, it probably ain't a major factor in the pandemic, but it could be because y'all niggas was invoking fear into folks that had
Hmm.
Rona
Right. Or they didn't have room.
or didn't have Rona.
Yeah. You're invoking fear in every damn body.
So it's probably not a big factor, the fact that dead bodies are still carrying Rona, because a lot of those dead bodies never had Rona to begin with, but y'all stated it that they had Rona. And that's the reason why they
Right.
died.
So whatever they died for, they had Rona. They had a foot fungus.
Yeah, because if it was if everybody that they said died from Rona, that would be a major factor in the pandemic. The fact that dead
Right.
bodies is infecting people.
But you know they had to get their numbers up. He had to get the numbers.
That's why I'm coming up with the scenario. The fact that it's probably not a big factor because a lot of those bodies or Rona bodies never had Rona to begin with.
Right. Like nigga, he got a bullet in his head. He got a hole in his head. And he died from somebody obviously blew his head off.
Like,
Talking about he had Rona, nigga.
You mean to tell me you ain't seen this? You mean to tell I ain't no doctor or no surgeon or nothing, but I think it's an organ that's supposed to be there.
That nigga said Rona was the least of this nigga's work. Yeah. Nigga brains everywhere, nigga.
You telling me Rona did this?
Right. Damn.
Oh my goodness, man. But hey, again, people gotta be a part of this stage play we call life in this.
Yep.
Oh man, he goes some more. My goodness, man, acting out life, man. This is just so retarded. Now, this Rona case that we just happened to talking about, or cases we just got finished talking about, and what I'm about to say about this one could be neck to neck on the levels, battling out to be the dumbest, the stupidest, the, the most retarded is that.
Right.
You heard, I forget which concert this was, or even event it was. It doesn't even matter. You know, those what we call those people? Oh, the Prince Charming effect people who just like this, like, dude, they ain't even got nothing to do with the overall of the whole thing, but you gonna fixate on that type stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, events don't even matter. But cops, you heard about this event where cops were videoing people with their phone, and people all in the outrage of the cops videoing the people that's coming in and out of the venue and all that stuff. They over here come and talk about. You ever heard that? Anything about that?
No.
Okay. This is why it's so freaking retarded. And again, freaking misanthropist here talking about the retardation or the retards that we call humanity.
Right.
That y'all, these niggas is in a hoorah. Like these niggas about ready to start another protest because there's police officers using their phone to video whatever it is they're video. They don't even know what it is they're videoing. But they got their phones out in the motion of how I got mine out right now talking to you because I gotta have a camera in my face.
Right.
And they're like, they're videoing us. Why they videoing on us and all that stuff? I'm like, did y'all niggas forget that the building itself do I have to finish this freaking statement?
Right. Y'all niggas gonna be on camera regardless.
I'm like, oh my goodness, is this right here is what y'all choosing right now to be mad about?
Everybody say that though. Everybody say that. They be like, man, hey, turn that camera off, man. Why you videoing? Like, hey, you got 30 cameras on you already anyway.
Like, exactly. Right. Like, what the
world is a camera, nigga.
And y'all niggas mad because Kanye said that slavery was a choice.
You stupid.
Oh my goodness, man. That nigga said skip protest, nigga, fucking riot.
Right. Right.
Because the cops are doing what the building is already doing. What the event itself is already doing. The moment you got out of the car, you were being videotaped because there's cameras in the lot as well.
Yeah.
God dang it, humanity.
Yeah. Just non-thinking.
This is what I mean when I was like, nigga, if we ain't gonna come together as a collective, change ain't happening. So again, kudos for the person who tried with those paper straws.
Right.